I was sat in the doctor's office being diagnosed with this incurable disease. One of the first questions I asked was, does food affect it? And the doctor's response was a clear no. But then on his next breath, he said, but you want to increase your fibre and reduce the amount of red meat you're having. So what is it, doc? Does it affect or does it not? I remember sitting there absolutely confused, thinking, this does not make sense, how something going through your bowels doesn't actually affect this disease. So around the time I got diagnosed, I was getting into my fitness and health quite a lot. So I was going to the gym, I was eating more fibre, I was eating leaner meat, so I wasn't eating as much red meat. So I was doing everything that the doctor already advised, but yet I was still having a flare. And then over the course of the next year, literally the full year, I ended up on 4 courses of steroids because the inflammation and the flare just didn't want to go. And this is all while I was eating more fibre, eating less red meat. But what I found is that when I started doing the total opposite, eating less fibre, eating way more red meat, my symptoms actually started to go. And then I got into clinical remission now for the last 22 months because I didn't actually follow the doctor's advice. And if you want to do the same, then top link in the description. Now you may be thinking, why do doctors advise more fibre and less red meat? That's because they've been brainwashed into thinking that red meat is the demon, it's the devil, which is a load of absolute fucking garbage. It's a load of propaganda that has been out there for far too long that really needs to stop, because it is actually causing people to become more ill. Telling people to avoid red meat because it's supposed to cause inflammation, it's supposed to cause cancer. All these things have never actually been proven in any study. Look out there. I'm telling you now, go and look out there. There is no study showing that any of these are actually direct links to causing. So obviously they've been brainwashed into thinking that it's bad. Saturated fat is bad. You need to stay away from it. They've also been brainwashed into thinking that we need to eat shit tons of fibre. Like, I mean literally shit tons of fibre. I haven't eaten fibre for nearly 23 months. But you'll be bunged up. You'll be constipated. My bowel movements are great. They're the best they've ever been. Before, when I was eating loads of shit and loads of fibre, I was going about 2 to 3 times a day. Literally 2 to 3 times a day. That is fucking ridiculous. Now, I go once every day, once every 2 days. That's about normal. And this is eating no fibre. All I eat is meat and fat. That is it. No carbs, no processed sugar, no seed oils. Literally, I get a big juicy piece of meat. Like yesterday, I had 2 ribeye steaks. Do I look like I am in a bad way? Do I look like I need more fibre? This lie has been there for far too long. The doctors are literally telling you absolute fucking garbage because that's all they've learned. They've learned it from a textbook saying this is what we need to give them. But it's a load of fucking shit. The best thing you can do is to remove all the fibre, increase your red meat to only red meat, and do that for a few weeks. And then you'll see that your symptoms will pretty much disappear. As I said, 22 months, symptom-free, med-free, all by eating meat. It's crazy. I know what you're thinking. This lad is crazy, but it's the truth. So I've kind of gone into a little bit of it, but what is the ultimate UC diet plan? So you want to remove all fibres. So you don't want to be eating fruit, vegetables, breads, all things like that. Remove them out. Then you've got obviously all the processed junk. It's just not good for you. Like anything that has been mechanically processed that isn't more than that's more than one ingredient is generally processed and full of shit. So you want to remove all processed stuff. Then you want to remove sugars. They put sugar in literally everything now to make it so addictive so people can eat more and more and more and more of it. Then you want to remove seed oils. Seed oils have been proven to cause inflammation because of the omega-6s in it. The omega-3 to omega-6 ratio that everyone's eating these days, no wonder there's causing so much inflammation because it's out of balance. You should be eating more omega-3s than omega-6s. Seed oils have gone through such a harsh like processed. They've been heated, cooled down, stripped, heated, cooled down, stripped. And did you know that they was actually used for engine oil before? But now they're safe to eat. It's just crazy. So, remove everything out your diet. Then, what you're going to be doing is eating proper nutrition. Meat is literally the best thing you can eat. It's the most bioavailable for vitamins and minerals. Literally, you eat it and your body knows exactly what to do with it. When you're eating plants, you've got all the plant toxins that kind of inhibit all of these different ways of actually absorbing the food properly. Eat meat, you absorb it. Eat fatty meat. The fat is so good. Red meat actually increases your cholesterol. Now, cholesterol is actually really good. Your cholesterol is helping you reduce your inflammation in your body. We need cholesterol in every single cell. But the doctors don't like that, do they? There's good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, all of it is all demonized. That's why eggs were demonized for many, many years. Oh, that's another good thing that's going to heal your bowels, because it's got so many fat-soluble vitamins that it's going to get you into remission faster, because you're eating nutrient-dense foods, not debunked crap. If you get, say, a loaf of bread, what honestly do you think's alive in that? It's been processed and bashed and baked. By the time it gets to it, there is no nutrient value in it. Yes, there's carbs, protein and fats, but our body needs the vitamins and the goodness from actually foods that are still like living with all these vitamins. Maybe thinking, well, what about veg? But the problem about eating veg is that there's so many different anti-nutrients and stuff in it that you just can't absorb it. The next thing you want to do is listen to your body. What does it crave? And I don't mean like after, because you're so hooked and addicted to sugar and crap. I mean, once you remove everything out, after them first couple of weeks, when you actually get all that shit out your system, your body will be telling you exactly what it wants. And it'll be telling you, give me more of this juicy, fat steak that's got all the marbling in it. That's what it'll be telling you to eat. But because we've been eating so much junk, that's what your body's telling you to eat. Oh, I need more sugar. Oh, I need more crap. And you want to give this at least 30 days. I guarantee after the 30 days, your life will be completely different. Now, if you want to go into more depth about actually how to heal UC, top link in the description is my 90-day protocol that's going to get you in remission and teach you how to do it the right way. Because over the last 12 years, I've made many, many, many fuck-ups. And I wish I had this resource when I first got diagnosed. Let me know in the comments below what sort of advice the doctor has given you about your nutrition, which you kind of thought was a bit stupid. And that's it for today. I'll see you again soon.